Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Theimpactplay. My name is Muhammad, otherwise known as It's Yagu, and I'm your host and producer on the ones and twos, and we are your one-stop shop for the news, discussions, and reviews around gaming, tech, and entertainment. We're also keen on uplifting voices and even highlighting their stories. You can join us live over at twitch.tv/Theimpactplay as we record live by clicking on the notification bell so you will be notified when we do go live or later on YouTube or even on your favorite podcast platform. Simply search for the Theimpactplay. So no matter however you consume your content or wherever you consume it, we are there. Your support keeps the lights on and keeps the content coming. You can learn more by joining us over directly on Discord, where you get access to some exclusive content, including the show getting show ad free, a whole ton of content for everyone else, and more. We're also epic partners. Every purchase you make within the store, whether it be Rocket League, Fortnite, Fall Guys, and more. Whether way play or high play, we use our critical to Theimpactplay. You'll get a kickback and a commission to help support us in a brand new way, and no extra cost to you. This episode of the Theimpactplay is also sponsored by Audible. However, we'll tell you about that later. On the agenda, we have Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 has finally been revealed. The Lenovo Legion Go gaming handheld. Gamescom 2023. The Xbox 360 store is shutting down. Microsoft's special event. Xiaomi's latest foldable device. Google's upcoming Pixel 2 watch. Twitter will be losing features. Barbie is now Warner Brothers' highest grossing film. A Nerf movie? Apple TV Plus unveiling Monarch, Legend of the Monsters, the new Godzilla and King Kong spin-off TV series, and more. So welcome to our very first segment of the show, where we discuss what we have been playing, what we're enjoying, essentially, what we have been up to. Alrighty, folks, so let's see what I have been up to. No, just watching shows over on TikTok. So the latest things I've been watching, or should I say rewatching, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, Doctor Strange, The Matrix Reloaded, and I'm missing one more. Let me take a look. Let me open up TikTok. That's the best thing to do when you're uncertain. Okay, profile, and then let's see. Oh, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse and Lucifer. So that's like I said previously before, TikTok is like my TV show platform and their movies. So yep, it is what it is. Alright, so that's about it on that front. I haven't been playing much lately, to be honest. The last thing that I did kind of hop into was Pokemon Violent. Because you get a gift as a Mew because of the Pokemon World Championships that was going on. So I'm pretty much just training Mew to become level 100 like all the other, like the rest of my, I guess, other Pokemon that I have in my party. But yeah, my main party. So that's about it that I've been up to. So I guess we'll hop into the news, folks, and we'll start with some housekeeping. Introducing is Team Impact. Born in Atlanta and powered by Theimpactplay. Learn more by visiting isteamimpact.com. Once again, that is itsteamimpact.com. It's Team Impact and all of its affiliates are property and trademark of Theimpactplay. All rights reserved. You can sign up for your free 30-day trial, meaning you get access to 1 credit. If you have the Prime, get access to 2 credits, and it's good for any premium title. Simply go to audibletrial.com/Theimpactplay. Once again, it is audibletrial.com/Theimpactplay. Alrighty, folks, so it's time for some housekeeping. So, if you guys are following us either on TikTok, on YouTube, or even via Instagram, we've been uploading a good amount of how-to videos, tutorial videos, and like regular news videos as well, so you guys could be up to date or up to par in regards to these tutorials and news segments and news stories and what have you. So you could either follow us either on TikTok, on Instagram, or even on YouTube. You could catch that content and more. And that's about it on that front. I guess that's it for housekeeping. And I guess we'll get into the news, folks. We're going to start with some gaming. So before we get into this, folks, I wanted to give you guys a little bit of transparency. So we've been experimenting with like other news segments. So the ones we took out are sports, esports, and music. Does not mean we will not discuss it when it does come up. And esports, we might combine it into gaming when we do talk about it, or just when it comes up as a regular discussion. But just to keep you guys in the loop somewhat. But the first one up is GameCom 2023 coming over from GamesIndustry.biz. Well, we got two. This is a two-part article, I should say. So we have a record number of over 1,000 exhibitors from over 50 countries have registered to attend this year's Gamescom. All right, that's it for the numbers. And opening night live, hosted by Jeff Keighley, will be in 2 days after this recording. So Tuesday, the 22nd of August. All right, and we got a tweet from Jeff Keighley himself. Well, on Twitter X, whatever you want, whatever they're calling themselves now. Some of the games that I guess that will make an appearance are Alan Wake 2, Mortal Kombat 1, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, Cyberpunk, and more. And that's about it. So it starts at 2 p.m. Eastern for those of you in Atlanta. It's 8 p.m. Central and 11 a.m. Pacific time. And of course, we're gonna have whatever comes out of that from that event. The news stories will have that summary up for you guys on our next episode. I guess the first one up is the Lenovo's upcoming Legion Go gaming handheld device, and it may connect to AR glasses. The first one's coming out from The Verge. Actually, no, Windows Central is gonna be the first one, and then The Verge. Let me see. And they also have some in-depth images that did leak. So we'll have the summary up for you guys. Let's see the internet. Let's go back to the photos later. Let me see if anything about specs or release date. So it looks like the back triggers. Let's see. 2 USB-C ports, one in the bottom, one at the top. Power button, headphone jack, plus minus for adjusting volume. Micro SD slot. And Windows 11 as well. And now let's go into the leaked images. Okay, give me a second. Let me load that up here. Right, here we are, folks. Windows Report, actually. I thought it's Windows Central. First official photos. So it kind of looks like more streamlined than ASUS's version. And this looks similar to the Nintendo Switch OLED model as well for the kickstand. Looks like it has a lot more shoulder buttons for customization. There's two here, 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 here. There's a lot. I'm pretty sure there's more on the other side as well. And it splits open like a switch almost. I always like reading the comments. Yeah, people are always complaining like usual. But yeah. Alright, it looks like that's it for that front. Let's see what else we got. We have the 360 store shutting down, coming over from the Xbox Wire on July 2024. So, in about a year, less than a year from now, because this is in July, so by 11 months. Actually, less than 11 months, like 10 almost. So on July 29, 2024, Xbox will stop supporting the ability to purchase new games, DLC, and other entertainment content from the 360 store on the console and the 360 marketplace. So related to this change, the Microsoft Movies and TV app will no longer function on the 360. So between now and July 24, you can still continue purchasing games and DLC from the 360 store and the marketplace, and this will not affect your ability to play games or DLC that you have already purchased. So it's not like the Nintendo Switch shutting down. I'm sorry, Nintendo shutting down their Wii and DS shop. So you could re-download and have the ability to play those games if you so choose. And the next one up from the Xbox Wire is Xbox introducing the enforcement strike system. It educates players about enforcement severity, cumulative effect of multiple enforcements, and total impact of understanding. Players can receive a total of 8 strikes. Each strike remains on record for 6 months. Each strike results in a suspension from Xbox's social features for varying lengths of time. Each player will begin with a length 0 slate, and our 0 strikes. Previous enforcements must still be completed. So that pretty much sums it up. Alright, next up we have a little bit of clarity in regards to the Pokemon Company. They addressed the possibility of slowing down game releases coming up from comic book. They're having conversations about how to ensure that future games are quality products, which will be released on a regular release schedule at the Pokemon Championships in Japan. Pokemon.com had the opportunity to participate in a group interview with Takota Itsunomiya, the chief operating officer of the Pokemon Company. So that's literally it, that they're going to be more transparent and what have you. So just to sum it up for you guys. So the next one up is the big one. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 has been revealed. Coming over from GameSpot, we have the summary for you. So the multiplayer beta has been officially announced as part of the game's wider reveal. It'll begin first on PlayStation, but eventually open to everyone. The beta dates, let's see what we got. Multiple beta weekends, October 6th to the 10th for PlayStation, 12th to the 16th for everyone else. Alright, in regards to progression from Modern Warfare 2, let's see, I could have sworn I saw something about progression. Yeah, they didn't give me the summary. Hold on. We have more summary scrolling down. Let's see. Modern Warfare 3. Released in November 10th for PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, SPC. $70. And let's see. Campaign. Full campaign with that picks up immediately where the story left off in Modern Warfare 2. And I'm pretty sure slide canceling is back. The mini map is back. And more than 12 all new Core 6v6 maps will arrive post launch. Map voting is confirmed. Zombies is coming with a dark 8th year storyline. For the first time in Call of Duty history, weapons, operators, camo, and more will change over to the new game. This will be there will be a few restrictions in place. Additionally, there will be one unified hub for games moving forward. Call of Duty HQ you'll be able to use the hub to access Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, Warzone, and future Call of Duty content in one place. So it looks like they're going to be moving forward after Modern Warfare 3. They're going to have everything compiled together. This way you can see seamless transition pretty much between titles. Alright, Sega has officially acquired Rovio. So we'll see how they're going to implement Angry Birds and what have you into Sega titles. Maybe as a DLC, as a collab. We'll see. I'm just throwing ideas out there, folks. Right, we have Starfield has gone gold, and preloading will begin on the Xbox Series XS and Windows PC beginning August 30th. I'm sorry, August 17th for the Xbox platforms, and Steam is August 30th. It's preloading time. Alright, DC Universe Online is coming to current generation consoles, so the PS5 and the Xbox Series X. This holiday season. I'm surprised they didn't say nothing about the S. Alright, Assassin's Creed Mirage. There was a trailer that showed Baghdad in the 9th century. And the release date actually moved up a week, so it'll arrive October 5th on PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X and S. Skull and Bones, we finally have some information about it in regards to being delayed and delayed and delayed and not even talked about, just like it vanished. We didn't hear nothing, but now we have an update for you folks. So Ubisoft has announced a closed beta for Skull and Bones. It's only available for PC and only in English. Preload is August 22nd, start August 24th, and end date is August 28th. And you can sign up on Ubisoft's website if you guys are interested to register for the beta. They good game spot for those. Next up we have, lastly I should say, a GTA 5 AI mod has been taken down by Take-Two lawyers, coming over from Eurogamer. So the mods, Nexus mods listing and a YouTube video showcasing this gameplay have both been made unavailable due to copyright claims by the publisher. And Sintinian Streets is no longer available to download. So that's about it. So it looks like they're doubling down on mods, which is a surprise, even though that's like the main thing about GTA. One of the main things, I should say. Alright, I guess we'll move on to our second segment, tech. Our second news segment, I should say. Alrighty, folks, so we are back, and Microsoft is holding a special event on September 21st. We're going to go from Engadget has the report. Let's see, it's a special event in New York City. No details, but that's about it. Amazon is holding a hardware event on September 20th, and the Meta Quest 3 will be announced at Meta's Connect on September 27th. And that's about it. I guess we'll move on to the next article coming from Engadget as well is Xiaomi's third foldable phone. The Mix Fold 3 will only be available in China, unfortunately. Let's see what about the specs. I'm trying to read through this. Give me a second. Unfolded, it looks like it's going to be 5.26 millimeters. Folded will be 10.86, weighing over 250 grams. 5 times periscopic zoom camera, selfie camera. Let's see, 50 watt wireless charging. Wow, 67 wired. Wow, that's huge. 4800 mega amp battery. Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, and primary core capable up to 3.36 gigahertz of clock speed. Let's see what we got on the camera. There's going to be 4 Licio enhanced cameras on the rear, 50 megapixel main camera. Wow, that's a Sony camera too. Optical stabilization, 12 megapixel, ultra wide 10 megapixel telephoto, and 10 megapixel periscope. And the front is gonna have, I think, a 20 megapixel. Okay, there's gonna be two options. A 12 gigabyte LPD DRR5X with 256 gigabytes UFS 4.0 storage, or a 16 gigabyte of RAM and 1 terabyte of storage. Alright, sadly we won't see this in the States, stateside anytime soon. Alright, next up we have Samsung is bringing newer One UI features to older devices, going from Engadget as well. So those enhancements will come to the Galaxy Z Fold from the Z Fold 5, Z Flip 5, Tab S9, and Watch 6 series. Let's see. So it's One UI 5.1 5.1 will feature a long list of recent Samsung devices. So we have the devices that will support it are the Galaxy Z Flip 4, Z Fold 4. Starting this month, Z Fold 3, Z Flip 3, Z Fold 2, Z Flip will be released on a subsequent on a later date, I should say. And the tabs are the Tab S7, 7 Plus, 7 FE, 7 S6 Lite, Tab A8, Tab A7 Lite, Tab Active 3, and Tab Active 4 Pro. For the watches is the 5, 5 Pro, 4, and 4 Classic. Next up, we have Google Pixel 2. We have some specs that were kind of revealed, but not officially. So this one's coming from my smart price. So it'll pack 2 gigabytes of RAM, a circular design as revealed by its Google Play console listing. So that's how this pretty much was revealed. Not an official capacity or what have you. It was just there. And it's going to be powered by a Snapdragon W5 Plus Generation 1 chipset. With 2 gigs of RAM. And it also confirms that it'll have a 383 by 384 pixel resolution. For the software side of things, it'll have Android 13 out of the box with Wear OS 4.0 on top. 4 new watch faces, accessible ARC, analog, bold, and bold digital. And it will have a 306 mAh battery, also expected to debut in India with a previous BIS certification. So we'll have to wait and see for an official launch. Alright, next up we have all the Wear OS devices will soon lose Google Assistant support. Engadget has the report that the voice assistant will only work on smartwatches running Wear OS 3 and later, so it's kind of self-explanatory that older devices will no longer support this feature because they're older. Alright, next up we have the iPhone 15 is rumored to also support charging speeds up to 35 watts, coming from 95 Mac. Alright, next, I should say, lastly, another big Twitter downfall feature that's apparently soon to be implemented. That Elon Musk has tweeted out that the black feature will no longer be functional, or will no longer be, I guess, there. Yeah, it makes no sense to be deleted as a feature except for DMs. So that doesn't make any sense. I love how like Twitter's going even more. He just keeps on making things worse and worse. And apparently, according to the comments, that according to the Play Store and App Store policies, you need to have a block feature. So it's interesting how this will supposedly be implemented. We'll have to wait and see. And of course, we'll have the update for you here on Theimpactplay. Alright, next up, we have the last and final segment, entertainment. So you guys have heard about the writer strike and the actor strike that's been going on lately. Now we have an update for you coming over from IGN. So they've been currently, I guess, on strike for over 100 days, and so it looks like. Let me see. So they've brought Hollywood studios have brought a new proposal to the writers, offering several concessions on some of their key measures. The reported proposal also will also, I don't know, I guess they messed up on the grammar. The studios will reveal numbers about how much their shows are viewed on streaming services. Let's see. It also reported includes an increase of more than 20% for residuals when a writer's program appears on additional networks, whilst 5% in base pay for the first year. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna reach out to a few key people in the writer's strike, or people that are more knowledgeable than I. I'll have them on the show to discuss everything that's been going on lately. This way, it's better for all you guys to be more well informed than me just discussing like the news and everything. So that's I guess that's more of a positive. All right, so we're gonna move on, and we'll come back to this, once we have somebody on scheduled for the show. So we have Warrior Nun is back as a trilogy, and according to executive producer Lena English, coming over from IGN, that the show was canceled on Netflix, but they've brought it back. All right. Apple TV's Godzilla spin-off, Monarch: Legacy of the Monsters. We have first look images coming from IGN. Let's see. I'm trying to see if there's like a date or something. It doesn't say a date. All it's saying is co-created by Matt Fraction and Chris Black. Are also on board as executive producers alongside Matt Shackman, who will direct the first 2 episodes, and Tony Tonnell, Hiro Matsuyoka. The name sounds very familiar. And Takamasa Arita will executive producer. I'm gonna look up Hiro. The name sounds very, very familiar. Is it who I think it is? Search. Wow, not who I thought it was. Executive producer. So he produced. Hold on, let me see. Executive produced Godzilla King of the Monsters back in 2019, Pokemon Detective Pikachu, and Monster Hunter. So I knew his name sounded familiar. Okay, I got it. But I'm not seeing any date or something. Let me look it up. Let's see if there's a date. I'm gonna look that up. Straight from Apple. Let's see if they have any updates. All it says is coming soon. So that's it. Just like there's like images that were, I guess, officially announced. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys these images if you guys are interested in the show. All right. Are you guys excited for this? Are you not excited? We would love to hear your feedback by sending us some radio, which we'll discuss more at the end of the show. Okay. Oops, wrong way. Oops. This is what happens when you're one man production team, like taking care of shows, thing, journalism, production, everything from A to Z. All right. So we have an update for you in regards to Ahsoka, coming from the Star Wars Twitter account. The new episodes will now launch Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Pacific and 9 p.m. Eastern, with the 2 new episodes premiering on August 22nd on Disney Plus. So it's almost time. It's almost Ahsoka time. All right, next up we got Blue Beetle. The director did clarify that James Gunn barely had any input coming from Games Radar. And apparently there was a Nerf movie that is in the works and almost already happened. We'll get into this article. I'm like, what? How can a Nerf movie work? But it eventually gets on movie. Let me see. According to Brooklyn Nine-Nine writer. Oh, really? Okay. Then Rob Shucks. I don't want to watch that, but I think I did. He pitched a Nerf movie. But I don't get. But apparently Hasbro has their own entertainment division to look into toy-based IP to make them into big screen blockbusters. But so pretty much it was just a pitch and they said no, but we'll see. But I have no idea how would that work. A Nerf movie? Huh? It doesn't work because you could do anything. It's just like it's a toy, but you can make it into like an actual weapon. That's the only thing I can think of. But you can make any storyline, and it'll work. But yeah. All right. Next up, we have the Scott Pilgrim anime. Got a first trailer. It'll be an 8-episode series. We'll hit Netflix on November 17th. Excuse me. The story will continue from the original 2010 film. And that's about it. Are you guys excited for this take on... Not even just take, it's just a lot of these shows and movies are getting anime adaptations. Like last week, we talked about Bruce Lee getting his own anime too. And a lot of these things are, becoming animes. So how do you feel about this? Are you comfortable or not? I would love to hear your takes on this as well, which we'll discuss in a bit. And how you can send us your feedback. All right, we have Barbie has surpassed The Dark Knight to become Warner Brothers' highest grossing domestic release in history, coming from Variety. So they have crossed over 530 million at the domestic office, and has surpassed Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight. Have you watched the Barbie movie? I haven't watched it yet, to be honest. The movie that I do want to see, hopefully soon, is Cowabunga, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, The Ronin, which I'm excited for. It's a new take on it. What else do we have? I'm gonna look it up. MC, get your tickets. Let's see, what do we got? Blue Beetle. Definitely. So Blue Beetle's out now as well, which I definitely want to watch. Of course, it's a superhero movie. Let's see. Strays, Oppenheimer. I'm not feeling it. Oh, it's Mutant Mayhem that's out. The Ronin's the game, right? The Ronin's the game. Hold on, let me look that up. TMNT, the last Ronin. Game. Oh yeah, it's a game. I'm like, wait a minute, I could have sworn there was a movie. So this is Mutant Mayhem. Okay. So this one I want to see. Meg 2 now, Talk to Me, Haunted Mansion, Sounds of Freedom, Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1. Maybe. The Last Voyage of the Dementor. Back on the Strip. Gran Turismo. Oh yeah, Gran Turismo. Forgot about that. Jailer, and it's close to releasing. So we got Gran Turismo, TMNT, and there's one more I'm gonna watch for certain. Let me see. Was it Mission Impossible or no? Yeah, it was Mission Impossible. No, Blue Beetle. So those three for sure I'm gonna watch. Okay, so that's about it on that front. And lastly, we have 1993 Super Mario Bros. Film is getting a 4K 30th anniversary screening in Japan. So for all of you listeners in the Eastern seaboard, this is coming over from Crunchyroll. Coming in September. So September 15th marks the 30th anniversary. And let's see. It'll 4K restoration, and starting September 15th, it'll be in theaters in Japan. So we may see something stateside. We'll just have to wait and see. But for all of you in Japan, let us know how your thoughts on this, if it's any good, a lot better than the previous 1993 version, which it should be. By sending us a real email. And here's how you can contact us. We want to know your feedback, your thoughts, and any questions you may have for us. Sending us free email on the Discord server. Leaving a voice note over at ignorant.fm/Theimpactplay by email to readmail@theimpactplay.com. If you guys are listening to us on Spotify, after each and every episode, there'll be a question asking you for your thoughts, questions, any feedback you would have for us. You can respond to us that way as well. But if you do, your feedback will either be played live or read live here on the show. Thank you guys so much for making us a part of your day. We wish you to join our Discord server offline. Be sure to click on the Discord link in the about pages on our Twitch or YouTube channels, and we will need your help so you can follow us. Hit the subscribe button on the Twitch, on YouTube. Follow us on TikTok, Instagram, the works. And we would love to hear. We would love for you to leave us a review. Just bring on your favorite platform and help us reach even more listeners, even more viewers, and help us all on the charts big time. So thank you guys so much. Have a great one, and we'll see you all on the next time. Assalamu alaikum. We are out. Yalla.